Okay, our client is a 6-year-old boy named Mikey. Mikey was diagnosed with spastic hemiplegic CP at birth. He's currently at a level 3. Mikey lives at home with his parents and his 4-year-old sister. Mikey is currently in a first grade classroom with the assistance of an OT. He has limited range of motion in his upper extremity and has limited grasp and strength in his hands and fingers. He has difficulty with bilateral upper extremity coordination and stabilizing, which makes it difficult to handle objects. Mikey has dynamic stability of the trunk and shoulder, but lacks the ability to isolate single joint movements. Mikey enjoys being in first grade because he can creatively express himself through crafts. Mikey often gets frustrated when completing craft activities with his peers because he has difficulty using scissors to cut paper due to lack of grip strength. He has decreased ability with positioning and manipulating the glue stick when trying to glue. Mikey would like to independently participate in craft activities like the other children in his class. He's having trouble with socializing with his peers when completing craft activities in groups.
To address these difficulties that Mikey is experiencing during his craft activity, we developed an adaptive mounted loop scissors and a PVC glue stick holder. In our next video, we will demonstrate the use of both these devices. Hi Mikey, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
My name is Kassi. I'll be your occupational therapist today. So I spoke to your first grade teacher and she had explained to me you are having some difficulty with cutting with scissors and gluing during your craft activities at school. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he usually comes home very frustrated that he can't do the crafts.
Yeah, I would just want to be like the rest of the kids and cut and paste by myself during art class.
So I definitely understand that that can be very frustrating. So I created some devices to help with your limited grip and strength in your hands and fingers. Let's check them out. So this first one I created is adaptive mounted loop scissors. So the way that you're going to use this, you're going to place the scissors right in front of you on the table. And then with your stronger left hand, you're going to hold the piece of paper. And then with your right forearm, you're going to just press really hard down to cut the piece of paper. Do you think this is something you'd like to try?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so you're going to do exactly what you're doing. You're going to press with your right forearm and you're going to stabilize the paper. Oh, you're doing a great job, Mikey.
Thank you.
Is this making it easier for you to cut?
Yeah, it's much easier.
Great.
This is so cool, Kassi.
I'm really glad you like it, Mikey. Okay, Mikey, now that we're all done cutting out the shapes, we're going to glue them to the piece of paper. How does that sound?
That sounds awesome.
Okay, so what we created for you for that is a PVC glue stick holder. So what this device is going to do, it's going to help with help you hold the glue stick better because of your decreased strength in your left hand. So what I'm going to have you do is holding the glue stick holder with your left hand, I'm going to have you take the shape that you would cut out. This is the square that we cut out, but I'm going to have you glue the triangle. So I'm just showing you first. So I'm going to have you hold the shape, and then I'm going to have you glue the back of the shape. And then you're going to set the glue stick holder down with your left hand. You're going to take the shape and put it on the piece of paper, gluing it to the piece of paper, pressing down with your left hand. Is this something you want to try, Mikey?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay, great. Okay, Mikey, now I want you to try. So remember, you're going to hold that piece of paper down with your right while gluing with your left. Does that make gluing a little bit easier for you, Mikey?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, great. Okay, Mikey, so it seemed like these devices worked very well for you. What do you think?
Yeah, I really like them. Now I
Okay.
can like glue and paste stuff by myself and the teacher doesn't have to cut it out for me.
Great, so I'm gonna go ahead and speak to your teacher about keeping these devices in your classroom to use during your craft activity. I'm also gonna explain to your mom about where she can find the materials to get these devices to use at home as well. So maybe we can use them during craft activities at home along with in your classroom.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, it sounds
All right,
great.
great. It was very nice meeting you, Mikey. We'll see you next session, okay?
All right, thank you.
Great.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So this is the precautions for the devices. For the scissors, use the scissors properly by cutting away from the body and focusing on the cutting activity when using the scissors, and always stopping when looking away. You want to pass the scissors safely by passing with the blades, holding the blades, and then giving the handle to the person that you're handing them to. And also practice on proper posture when using the scissors, so having a good stabilizing sitting positioning when using both extremities. So always try to not use the scissors when jumping, climbing, or running. So you want to focus solely on the activity. For the glue, you always want to wash your hands before and after using the glue, and you always want to have proper supervision when using sharp objects and also materials that could be ingested like the glue.